Hello and welcome to the day ahead. It's Friday, November the 25th. I'm Andrew Gagan. Well, Wall Street was shut for the Thanksgiving holiday. In Europe, shares have continued to climb as investors consider the likelihood that the Fed will ease its pace of rate hikes, although the European Central Bank is set to continue its aggressive hikes. Europe's Stock 600 index closed at a fresh three-month high, led by gains in real estate stocks, with the benchmark index rallying more than 15% from its closing lows at the end of September. And specifically, LEG Immobilien, it climbed around 7% after Morgan Stanley upgraded the German real estate firm stock to overweight. Shares in Adevinta, the world's largest classified ads company, jumped around 7%, while Polish insurer PZU also surged after both posted strong third quarter results. Well, minutes from the European Central Bank's most recent meeting showed its rate setters fear that inflation may now be entrenched in the Eurozone, saying it was also clear that rates would need to be raised further to reach a level that would deliver on the ECB's 2% medium-term target. The ECB has raised rates by 75 basis points to 1.5% at its October meeting, having raised rates by 200 basis points since July, its fastest policy tightening on record. And the ECB also discussed reducing the bank's €9 trillion balance sheet, which has been built up with a decade of government debt purchases. And board member Isabel Schnabel said incoming data so far suggests that the room for slowing down the pace of interest rate adjustments remains limited, even as we are approaching estimates of the neutral rate. Meanwhile, futures markets show investors believe US interest rates will peak just above 5% by May next year. US Treasury markets were closed overnight. The US dollar has extended its recent losses following the minutes from the Fed's November meeting, which supported the view that it would slow its pace of tightening from its next meeting in December. The US dollar index has lost more than 5% this month and is on track for its worst monthly performance in 12 years. And the Swedish krona rose after Sweden's central bank raised rates by 75 basis points, in line with expectations, while signalling the need for more hikes ahead. And the Aussie dollar has held between 67.25 and 67.8, currently just below that level. Well, the local share market is set to rise this morning. ASX futures currently up close to 0.1%. Oil prices have slipped slightly and remain at two-month lows as the prospect of a G7 cap on the price of Russian oil exports raised doubts about how much it would limit supply. Larger than expected US gasoline inventories and more COVID restrictions in China have also weighed on the oil price. Iron ore futures were little changed. Base metal prices were mixed. Aluminium and nickel were lower. And the gold futures price moved higher as the US dollar weakened. The crypto market relatively stable, with Bitcoin hovering around $16,500 US. And that is your day ahead. We'll see you again on Monday.